State Bank of India, Stephen Editor from KFW. Anurag is not there, he will be joining us shortly. Saji and Veena, my colleagues in Uminari. Senior officers from the EU team, senior officers from Solar Energy Corporation of India, the state-owned agencies, and friends. In fact, we had met earlier on 7th of June. We had the national workshop at that point of time, and at that venue, this idea had cropped up, and this was a suggestion from various channel partners that we have a meeting with the major agencies who are implementing, who are developing various projects, because there are several issues which keep on coming up. So we thought it fit that once several of the initiatives that we are thinking of, they are seeing the light of the day, they are getting properly rooted and getting mushroomed properly, then we start having a dialogue with channel partners. With this thought, today's dialogue for the senior channel partners of category 1A and 1B that has been organized. We have taken several measures which Veena has properly summarized, and I think that has been
different regulators and regulatory commissions and different regulations. So while we go for installations at various other states, so while analyzing the regulations, there is no difference provided in the regulations between the third-party model as well as the captive model. The reason why I'm asking is that in many of the states, for example, if I'm talking about Tamil Nadu, if we go for a RESCO model power plant, it would attract a cross-subsidy surcharge to the consumer. So that is why most of the consumers, most of the developers, what they ask from the consumer is a 26% equity partnership as well as more than 51%. So I think that is one of the main problems that is faced, that the regulations are not uniform across India.
And, the key issues were, in June the key issues were the same, the key issues are still the same, and we have solutions. We have come here to talk about those solutions.
That's why I'm saying that I'll be coming back and I will be most interested in this feedback that all the developers have. There are
we want the organic growth to come up. Organic growth is that customers should come to us.
Yes.
And that will happen only we do everything customer-centric. And I want to talk about that again. I talked to it in June, in May, nothing happened. I mean, something has to be done because you're doing everything, but nothing is being done to make it customer-centric.
I understand the pain and anxiety that you have. Let me assure that we have been working
not only that we get disqualified, the program will not go anywhere.
I understand the anxiety. We'll be most curious and anxious to understand the difficulties that all of you are facing. The officers from the ministry will be there, SECI will be there, and also the entities who are now involved in ensuring that this sector is properly maturing. Even the officers from EU team, the SBI, PNB, they will be there to understand the difficulties that you are facing. And we will be most eager, especially like whether it is the banks or even the states where you are facing problems, we will be more than happy to understand those issues. And yes, it takes a lot of time to actually come over these problems, but we will look into that. Okay. Or even where they have remained unanswered, my suggestion will be you kindly give your suggestions in writing so that we are able to take with those concerned states like Kerala, Telangana, even Delhi for that matter, or in some cases with railways where there are some issues with tenders, we can take up those issues with them specifically. So kindly write to us formally. Before going, you can just, on a piece of paper, you can write to us and indicate what is the exact issue in that particular state, so that these issues and also other issues relating to, say, the owners of approvals or hybrid inverters, the issues relating to spin. If these are, either you can email to us or you can write to us, whatever is convenient to you, that can be done.
Email to Mr. Pura?
Now there are 3-4 persons. I think we can also have an introduction. There are, Manish has joined, Trupti is there, Parijata is there, Hiren is already there. So any of them, so you take their mobile numbers and email details. You kindly highlight those on a slide, and that can be either given in print or you can present it. So their mobile numbers and email Parijata, Tripti, Irene, Manish, everyone is there. So these officers will be essentially dealing with the rooftop solar in ministry. So you kindly email to them or write to them.
The issues which are related to rooftop, but they are a problem issue which will come probably to you down the line.
That's fine. My email details are there already on the website. santosh.vaidya@gov.in. So on that, whatever you want to give suggestions or recommendations,
That's simple.